Namaskaram. Shri Mahaganapatiye Namah. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Welcome to today's humble samarpanam on Mayilpeeli. Today we shall chant, learn and understand the slokas of Narayaneeyam Dasakam 86. Let us first chant the sloka and then understand the meaning. Dasakam 86 is about the killing of King Saalva and others. This Dasakam also talks about the epic Mahabharatha war at Kurukshetra. Lord Krishna killed King Saalva, who had obtained magical powers by penance. In the war between Pandavas and Kauravas, he gave his army to Kauravas and he himself became the charioteer of Arjuna. He helped Pandavas win the war in various ways and at the end saved the child in the womb of Abhimanyu's wife Uttara when Ashwatthama tried to kill the fetus. Dasakam 86, Sloka 1. साल्वो वैष्मी विवाहे यदुबलविचितश्चन्द्रचूडाभिमानं विन्दन् सौभं समायी त्वयि वसति कुरुं त्वत्पुरीमभ्यवाङ्क्षीत् प्रद्युम्नस्तं निरुन्धन् निखिल यदुभटैः यग्रहीदुग्धवीर्यं तस्यामात्यं द्युमन्तम् व्यजनि च समरः सप्तविंशत्यहान्तः. O Lord, during your sojourn in Indraprastha, your city Dwaraka was invaded by Saalva, who after tasting defeat by the Yadava army during the wedding of Rukmani had obtained from Lord Shiva an aerial vehicle by name Saubha and was also endowed with magical powers. Pradyumna with the entire Yadava army repelled the attack and in the ensuing battle that lasted for 27 days killed Saalva's powerful minister Dyuman. Saalva of magical merits, who was defeated by the Yadava army at the time of Rukmani's abduction, got Saubha, the aerial car, as a boon from Lord Shiva. When Krishna was residing in the city of the Kurus, Indraprastha, Saalva attacked Dwarika and Pradyumna resisted him, heading the entire army of the Yadavas and killed his powerful minister Dyumanta in a battle which lasted for 27 days is what we understand in this shloka. Dasakam 86, Sloka 2. Tavatvam Ramashali Tvaritamupagataha Kanditapraya Sainyam Saubesham Tam Nyarundaha Sachakila Gadaya Shargamabhramshayate Mayatatam Vyahimsid Apitava Purataha Tatvaya Tikshanadram Nagnayityahure Tadidamavamatam Vyasa Evanyashedi. O Lord, returning quickly to Dwaraka along with Balarama, you joined the battle with Saalva. In that battle, when Saalva knocked down your bow, Sharga, with his mace, and further staged an elusive killing of your father by killing a likeness of his created by his magical powers, it is held by some that you were for a moment taken aback, but sage Vyasa has refuted this canard, says Bhattadri. Along with Balaram, Krishna quickly reached Dwarika and confronted Saalva, the owner of the aerial car, Saubha, whose army was almost destroyed. Saalva knocked down Krishna's bow Sharanga with a stroke of his mace. Saalva, by his magical abilities, created someone just like Krishna's father and killed him. Some versions say that Krishna was for a moment deceived by this illusion, but sage Vyasa has refuted this opinion is what we understand in this shloka. Dasakam 86, Sloka 3. क्षिप्त्वा सौभं गदा चूर्णितमुदकनिधौ मंशुसाल्वेऽपि चक्रेणोत्कृत्ते दन्तवक्त्रः प्रसभमभिपतन् अभ्यमुञ्चद्गदां ते कौमोदक्या हतोऽसो अपि सुकृतनिधिः चैर्यवत्प्रापदैक्यं सर्वेषामेष पूर्वं त्वयि धृतमनसां मोक्षणार्थोऽवतारः. O Lord, when after pulverizing the aerial vehicle Saubha, with your mace and consigning the pieces to the sea, you quickly beheaded Saalva with your disc. Then Dantavaktra attacked you by hitting you violently with his mace. You then with your mace killed him too, who was a repository of good deeds, and like Shishupala, he too attained union with you. The purpose of this incarnation of yours as Krishna was the final deliverance of all those whose minds were set on you for long, said Bhattacharya. Here we understand that Krishna destroyed the aerial vehicle of Saalva and beheaded him with the divine Sudarshana. He also killed Dantavaktra with his mace Kaumodiki. Since Dantavaktra was very virtuous, he attained union with the Lord, like the king of Chedi, Shishupala also did. Krishna's avatara was to deliver all the people who were very devoted and had their minds fixed on him. Dasakam 86, Sloka 4. Tvayayate tajate kila kuru sadase yutake samyatayaha prandantyayagnyasenyaha sakarunamakrutaschelamalamanantam annanta prapta sharvam shachamuni chakita draupadi chintitota praptaschaka namashnan muniganamakritaha truptimantam vanante. O Lord, during your absence, when you were away in Dwaraka, a fraudulent game of dice took place in the Kaurava court, to which Draupadi was dragged by her tresses by Dushasan. She was weeping and wailing loudly. Then you, out of great compassion, endowed her with an endless garment to foil her disrobing by Dushasana. Again, when Draupadi, finding herself in a predicament of being unable to provide food to sage Durvasa, who was a part incarnation of Shiva, who had arrived when the food had been exhausted, and fearing his curse, prayed to you for succor. You promptly reached her side, and by eating a bit of leaf left in the cooking vessel, assuaged the hunger of Durvasa and the sages accompanying him, said Bhattacharya. Dasakam 86, Sloka 5. Yuddhodyoge tamantre milati sati vritaha falgunena tvamekaha kauravye datta sainyaha karipuramagamo dautyakat pandavartam bhishmadronadhimanye tava kalu vachane dikrite kauravena vyavrinvan vishvarupam Munisadasi purim shobhayitva gato bhuhu. O Lord, soon after, when consultations and preparations for the impending war were underway, granting Arjuna's prayer for your assistance, you entrusted the Yadava army to Duryodhana and decided to steer Arjuna's chariot without yourself taking up arms. When on your peace mission on behalf of the Pandavas to Hastinapura, your words were listened to with respect by Bhishma, Drona and others, but were spurned by Duryodhana. You revealed your cosmic form in that assembly of sages, and thus shaking the whole city, returned to the Pandavas, says Bhattacharya. Here in the sloka, we understand that preparations for the epic war of Mahabharatha in Kurukshetra was underway, and the entire Akshauhini Sena was given to Duryodhana, and the Lord himself joined the Pandavas as Arjuna's charioteer. The Lord's Vishwarupa Darshan was revealed to Bhishma, Drona and all the sages assembled there. What else is required for the Pandavas when the Lord himself was by their side? Dasakam 86, Sloka 6. Jishnostvam Krishnasutaha kalu samaramukhe bandhugate dayalum kinnam tam vikshya viram kimidamai sake nityayekyo yamatma ko vadya ko trahanta tadiha vadabiyam projyamayartitatma dharmyam yuddham chareti prakritimanayataha darshayan vishwarupam. Then, O Krishna, in the capacity of Arjuna's charioteer, Seeing the warrior grief-stricken and dejected at the prospect of having to kill all these relations in the impending war, you imparted to him the knowledge of the ultimate reality or truth, the Gitopadesha, in these words. O friend, what are you grieving for? This soul is eternal, one without a second. It has neither birth nor death. That being the reality, who is the slayer and who is the slain? Hence, abandoning the notion of your killing your relations and with your mind totally dedicated to me, get up and fight this righteous war and do your duty as a Kshatriya. You then revealed to Arjuna your most enchanting cosmic form, the Vishwarupa, and thereby restored his equipoise. Here we understand that Arjuna was grieved to fight against his relatives and gurus. Krishna reveals his cosmic form and brings back Arjuna's equipoise, and also understands the ultimate reality that the soul is eternal and death is only to the body. The soul is not born and never dies. Dasakam 86, Sloka 7. Bhakto tam seta bhishme tavadara nibarakshe pakrityaika sakte nityam nityam vivinda yayuta samadhikam praprasade cha parte nishastratvat pratignyam vijahadarivaram darayan krodashali vadavan pranjanim tam natashirasamato vikshamodadapagaha. O Lord, when Bhishma, the foremost of your devotees, who was also desirous of executing your mission of mitigating the burden of evil and injustice on this earth, was killing more than 10,000 soldiers day by day, and when Arjuna had also become exhausted by the ferocity of the fighting, you charged towards Bhishma with the wheel of the chariot like your Sudarshana disc in hand, as if enraged, and at the sight of Bhishma standing with his head bowed and palms folded in submission to you, you withdrew in great joy. Your happiness was due to the fact that even though your vow not to take up arms in the war between Pandavas and Kauravas was broken, you fulfilled your devotee's resolution that he would compel you to break your vow, says Bhattadri. The Lord is full of mercy. He is okay even if his vow is broken for the sake of uplifting the vow of his devotee Bhishma. Dasakam 86, Sloka 8. Yuddhe dronasya hasti tirarana bhagadatte ritam vaishnavastram vakshasya datta chakraha tagitara vimaha padayat sindurajam nagasre karnamukte shitimavanamayam kevalam krittamaulim tatre tatrapipartam kimiva nahi bhavan pandavanamakashi. O Lord, in the battle with Drona, you received on your chest the Narayana missile discharged by Bhagadatta, the son of Narakasura, who was fighting on the Kaurava side, firmly seated on the only four-tusked elephant that was allowed to remain with him in your battle against Narakasura, and thereby saved Arjuna. By masking the sun's rays with your disc before sunset, you created the opportunity for Arjuna to kill Jayadratha and thereby fulfill his vow. Again, when the Naga serpent missile discharged by Karna was speeding towards Arjuna's head, you saved Arjuna by pressing down with your foot Arjuna's chariot, whereby Arjuna's head was lowered below the path of the missile, which merely broke Arjuna's crown, and his head was left unharmed. What indeed have you not done for the Pandavas, exclaims Bhattadri. As Pandavas' friend, you have been with them all the time and saved them from all obstacles and all troubles that came their way. Dasakam 86, Sloka 9. Yuddhadao tirthagami sakalu haladaro naimishakshetramushchan apratyuttayisuta kshayakridata sutam tatpade kalpayitva यज्ञं बल्बलं पर्वणि परिदलयन् स्नाततीर्थोरनान्ते सम्प्राप्तो भीमदुर्यो धनरनमशमं वीक्षयातः पुरीं ते. O Lord, Balarama, who had left on a pilgrimage at the commencement of the hostilities, visited the holy place of Naimisharanya, and after killing a bard, Suta, for failing to rise on his approach and show due respect to him, and installing his son in his place, he also killed the demon Valkala, who used to hinder sacrifices every full moon and new moon day. After completing his pilgrimage, Balarama arrived in Kurukshetra towards the end of the war. The fight between Bhima and Duryodhana showing no signs of an early end, he went away to your city Dwaraka, says Bhattadri. Dasakam 86, Sloka 10. Samsupta Draupadeya Kshapanaha Tadiyam Draunimedya Tvaduktya Tanmuktam Brahmamastram Samahrita Vijayo Mauliratnam cha Jahre Uchchityai Pandavanam Punarapi cha Vishatyuttara Garbhamastre Rakshannangushtamatra Kila Jataramagaha Chakrapanir Vibhotvam. O Lord, confronting the wicked Ashwathama, who appeared to have lost his reason because of the enormity of his dastardly act of massacre of Draupadi's sons when they were asleep, Arjuna, in obedience to your command, checked and neutralized the Brahmastra discharged by Ashwathama and further scooped out from his head the jewel with which he was born. When the powerful missile again discharged by Ashwathama with the object of exterminating the Pandava clan approached Uttara, who was carrying Abhimanyu's child in her womb, you, with discus in hand, entered the womb of Uttara, assuming the size of a thumb, and protected the fetus, says Bhattadri. The last child of the Pandavas was growing in Uttara's womb, and Ashwathama tried killing even that last child, thinking that he will finish the entire Pandava clan, and Krishna time in time appears there to save the fetus in Uttara's womb, is what we understand here. Dasakam 86, Sloka 11. Dharmaugham dharmasuno abhidadakilam chanda mrityus sabishmaha vam pashyan bhakti bhumnai vahi sapariyayau nishkala brahma bhuyam samyajyatashvamedaihi pribirati mahitaihi dharmajam purnakamam samprapto dvarakam tvam pavanapurapate bahimam sarvarogat. O Lord, Bhishma, who had been vested by his father Santanu with the power to choose the moment of his death, instructed Yudhishthira in all the dharmas, virtues, duties, etc. from his bed of arrows. Then, on beholding you before him, the great devotee of yours attained the state of identity with the Supreme Brahman through the intensity of his devotion to you. Thereafter, you caused Yudhishthira to perform 3 very exalted Ashwamedha sacrifices without any desire to reap the fruits thereof. You then returned to Dwaraka. O Lord of Guruvayur, may you save me from all my ailments, prays Bhattadri. Bhishma on his deathbed instructs Yudhishthira all the virtues and duties as per the Dharma Shastra, including the Vishnu Sahasranam, and then beholds the Lord before him and breathes his last, is what we understand in this shloka. Hare Krishna. Govinda Nama Sankirtanam, Govinda Govinda, Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste, Shri Haraye Namah, Shri Mahaperiyava Sharanam.